Right. I think there's some explaining to do here because, as you can see, last time I uploaded DBZ Kakarot was a few weeks ago, and there's a reason for it. Unfortunately, the game is just not good.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
There's a few reasons why. I mean, the first that comes to mind is in regards to the atrocious gameplay, and let's talk about it. So regarding gameplay, I mean, to be honest, there's not much to talk about here because the only thing you can do is press square and you'll win. The lack of challenge, and what I mean by challenge is good challenge, because just doing a shit ton of damage just to kill me in one shot, that's not challenge, that's bullshit. But when we're talking about challenge, I could refer to things like Sekiro or Dark Souls. I mean, it's the same genre, but you get what I'm saying. It's challenge created from the mechanics of the game. But this game in particular has no mechanics. There are a few that I like, especially when you were in a combat with a specific boss. There are those cinematics where the boss does some sort of special attack and you have to either dodge it or attack the enemy and whatever, and that's cool. But apart from that, the only thing that you can do is press square and press square and again and again and again until you win. And to be honest, for me, that's not fun. So the main reason to why I think many people have dropped this game, apart from the story, and we'll get into that later, is because of the simple and trash gameplay. Compare it to Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I'm not saying that these two games try to accomplish the same thing, but look at Kakarot, or we'll start with Dragon Ball FighterZ. Look at it. What does it try to accomplish? It's trying to give you a basic fighting 2D fighting style game, and it does it pretty well. Now look at Dragon Ball Kakarot. It's pretty much the same scenario, but in a 3D style arena game, and you only have to press B. Again, compare it to Xenoverse, just to have a fair comparison. Even there, the combos are more satisfying than this one. So realistically, I think that the combo was not the way to go. Speaking is hard. Next, let's jump into the matter of the story, because a lot of people said, you wanna play the DBZ story over and over again? Shut up. We all like that story, and if it's done right, I mean, I can enjoy it 1,000 times, but the issue is they don't deliver. And what I mean by that is, yes, when you're fighting Frieza and you have that cutscene, everything is beautiful. Or when you're playing as Vegito, everything is nice looking with that cutscene with Boo or Gohan and Cell, everything looks amazing. But apart from those cutscenes, you have this. Or that. Gohan a l'air de loucher là. And to be honest with you, it took me out of the game. And I think that it's sad because, I mean, Dragon Ball Z was my favorite franchise before this one. And the thing, and even this one to be honest. So with the story in and of itself, I was okay with it. I mean, they wanted to redo the Dragon Ball story. We have not gotten a game for a long time describing that amazing story, so I was on board with it. But when you have shitty cutscenes like that, I mean, there's a few reasons for me to go back and play the game again if I specifically know what's gonna happen next in a shitty cutscene. And the last thing that I wanted to mention regarding this game is, why did they say it was open world? Why did they say it was an RPG? Because yes, it is. but might as well not even have gotten those RPG elements and it would have been the same game. I mean, think about it. You have those levels. What do they mean? I don't even know, because every time you fight a boss, they bring you to that XP level, so it doesn't even matter because you're always going to be either over leveled or the same level as the enemy just for the sake of advancing and their storyline. And the issue with that is that, well, all of the other RPG elements like unlocking your attacks or whatever, I mean, they fell short because it doesn't matter. Again, talking about that gameplay mechanic, the only thing you can do is press square and you're gonna win. So why unlock those other attacks? And regarding the story or the leveling, whatever, well, there's a few things to do in the open world, but I mean, we could count them, on one hand. You can chase dinosaurs, you can fish, there's a few interesting quests and a few quests that are honestly trash, and what else? I'm probably forgetting something, but the thing is, there's not much to do that is compelling. And I think those are the main reason why you need to help yourself and stop playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot if you are. Pick up another Dragon Ball game, even if it's Dokkan Battle or even if it's Dragon Ball FighterZ, because those games really go along with their mechanics and are enjoyable. So that's gonna be it. Sorry for this rant, but I really wanted to get this out of my chest because I feel like this game was a waste of my $60. But hopefully you don't make the same mistake I did. Thanks for watching and peace.